Hello again, everyone. My name is Dante, and this is going to be one of my videos of the week. Might be my only one, but I'm pretty sure I'll have multiple videos. And yes, I definitely look a lot different. I decided to shave my head randomly just to see what it was about, just to see what it was like and how life would maybe be different in this look. So now, this video is going to be about one of the tenets or one of the ideas that's presented in Jordan B. Peterson's book, 12 Rules for Life, An Antidote to Chaos. And the rule I wanted to talk about was, or the idea of criticizing the world. So his rule is at rule number 6, set your house in perfect order before you criticize the world. Now, I find that to be an interesting idea because we're always pointing fingers. We're always saying that the blame is on something else, that this went wrong because of this, or this person's a flaw, or this system's a flaw, or this ideology or this paradigm is a flaw. But we fail to sit back and criticize ourselves or look at ourselves, our shortcomings. And in the book, Jordan Peterson goes in to describe, how we have a bunch of flaws and that if we could set one thing right at a time, we might make the world a better place. In fact, just in my opinion, I think that if each and every single one of us was able to set 80 to 90% of the flaws or the issues we have in our own lives, the possibilities of society would they'd be seemingly endless, in my opinion. And it's interesting because we'll point fingers, like I said earlier, to someone or to something. But oftentimes we have that exact same issue. So, I think the rule that he sets is a very good rule. Because think about it. When we go over these different issues, one, we only see one point or one side of the story. Two, are we actually traveling to ground zero of the event? Are we going there? Are we speaking to people? Are we listening to both sides of the equation? Are we immersing ourselves in whatever issue or item it is that we're deciding to criticize? Two, how many papers have you written? How many books have you read? How many conversations have you had about said topic or thing that you're trying to criticize? We in our society must be able to articulate our ideas. And the more of that you're doing, reading, writing, and having conversations, the better you're able to articulate. Because if you look at one news article, to me, that's just not proper articulation. And I don't think anybody should feel that that's sufficient to form your own opinion or to be aware about what's going on or what exactly you're criticizing. And so, again, do your due diligence in looking at topics. Use your mental faculties. Again, as I said, I know, we are not going to be able to get rid of all of our flaws, all of our insecurities. We are human, but we can aspire to live to a higher level. And it doesn't have to be, whether you call it being, whether you call it God, whether you call it Allah, Buddha, grace, the Big Bang in the universe, some paradigm with words. We're all connected. We're all from that source right up there in the sky. So, again, I agree with Jordan Peterson's rule that you should try your best to set your house in perfect order before you criticize the world. On a little bit of a side note, I may discuss or talk about some of the other rules presented in his book because it's a very interesting book and it's helping me in my path or my quest for my truth. And if I haven't stated it in a previous video, I have 3 tenets that I aspire to live by. 1, to spread joy wherever I go. 2, to find my path or my truth. And 3, to bring out the potential locked within many individuals. And whether that's in one region, whether that's around the world, whether that's locally. I could walk by somebody and smile at them, and once you smile, you send that ripple effect go throughout the universe, or the world, or society, whatever you like to call it, ether, it doesn't matter. When you do little things like that, they have a profound impact on society. Of course, we can always aspire to, speak like, say, a Tony Robbins, a John C. Maxwell, or spiritual leader like Sadhguru, or Moji, or Eckhart Tolle. You can do that too, but realize that you don't have to pursue those things if you don't want to. You can have as much of an impact as any of those people just by performing the simplest acts. And so, again, whether it's criticism, whether it's aspirations, whether it's your pursuit of a vision, start small. And like a snowball effect, they'll pile up and pile up. And soon enough, your future is looking a whole lot better than you ever imagined. Again, if you'd like to leave questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to put them below. I'm going to try my best to put out more than one video a week. And again, I'm on my path of self-discovery. Again, this is Dante Medlock, Simple Man, signing out. Goodbye.